Let us know, guys. Who's to blame, J-Lo or Ben, or both of them? Are you surprised that they didn't last? Is anyone out there upset about this? Let us know. And like this video, share it out. Follow, subscribe, all that jazz. Speaking of bombing, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, their marriage is officially bombed.
Hit the violins. Hit the violins one time for him.
Who would have thunk J-Lo and Ben are
Who would have?
If we could have bet on that, oh my God. If there was betting for like public relationships, that would be my thing. That would be my thing.
That's a great idea. That's $1 billion idea.
Hey, if you're watching this, don't steal my fucking idea.
Yeah,
don't
you're right.
steal my idea. You're right. But isn't a lot of stuff rigged? But anyway, I don't want to get too sidetracked.
Conspiracy. Yes, our favorite couple. We have a few favorite couples, but this is probably one of our favorites. J-Lo and Ben are done. Jennifer Lopez, she filed for divorce officially, but even before then, it's Leo season. It's the last day of Leo season. We go into Virgo tomorrow, actually in a few hours, but they're both Leos. And on Ben Affleck's birthday, J-Lo went out of her way to post some throwback pictures of herself on her birthday, which is like the most Leo thing you could do, I feel like.
Oh, man.
So things obviously weren't going well.
She did that for the people.
You think so?
Yes.
And for herself.
Yeah, she's trying to set up the next gig.
Yeah, but a few days later, on their 2-year wedding anniversary, she filed for a divorce, and sources close say she was intentional about that. They say Jennifer said she was tired of being humiliated by Ben, and she waited until their 2-year anniversary because she wanted it to sting.
You know how crazy that is.
How did he humiliate her? By not staying with her? Because he didn't. No, I'm serious. He didn't. To my knowledge, he didn't say or do anything.
The sources say that Lopez is furious and humiliated since Affleck was the one who initiated getting back together, and that he's holding off for filing for divorce to spare her more embarrassment.
I believe all of that.
I believe it too. So he let her be the one.
I believe all of that.
Yes.
But isn't that? I think that's doing her a favor, letting her be the one to file.
He was being chivalrous.
Yeah, to me, look. If I'm married and I want to stay in the marriage, and then privately you break up with me, if you say publicly you could break up with me, I'd be like, thanks, good looks, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, she owned it. She tried to do it. She did it on their 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
I think he's been waiting. He didn't want to be the person to do it. Clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, he moved out. She said they separated back in April or something. So this has been in process.
Yeah.
But no prenup. No prenup.
Man, that shocked me.
I understand. Right? She should have known he was a fuckboy, though. She should have known.
Why are you calling him a fuckboy?
I love Ben Affleck. I'm not. I love him.
How is he the fuckboy?
He's from Boston. That's number one.
She did everything in that relationship that he hated.
Y'all saw that video.
He came out and said he hated all this shit that she's doing, and she did it.
Right before. No, I agree. I'm not even a J-Lo fan. I'm not.
Why is Ben Affleck a fuckboy to you?
So he's from Boston. Two.
Wait.
Right before he got with J-Lo, remember that girl went viral temporarily for
man on Raya?
Yeah, on
messed
Raya.
Up, man. He was trying his best. He was rusty out the game. He's recently divorced.
But he got with J-Lo quickly after that. So I was surprised by that. I was like, oh wow, he was very single. J-Lo's freshly single. I knew when they got back together, I was like, they're not gonna last. I'm not calling him a fuckboy as in he's not worthy of love. I'm just saying she should have known, girl, it's not gonna last.
Wait, why is he a fuckboy though? Just because it didn't last?
Okay,
that's not what a fuckboy
I love Ben Affleck.
That's another word that gets thrown on way too much along with narcissists.
Oh my God, there's nothing wrong with being called a fuckboy. It's not that deep.
It is.
No, it's really not.
It's not a compliment.
No, calling someone a creep is deep.
No,
that's
calling
deep.
someone a fuckboy.
That's the same thing practically.
No, it is not the same thing.
You can't say what's offensive to other people.
I've been called a fuck girl. I don't care.
How you call Ben Affleck the fuckboy in this situation with J-Lo when she's the one who this is her 4th divorce?
We can J-Lo is a fuck girl. We can get to J-Lo. You started with J-Lo's perspective.
She's
so I'm
got
saying
a whole history.
I understand. But if she's saying
whole history?
She's saying he's the one.
You heard me. You said it right. No, listen. I think that she's got a history of this, and
Right.
he said he hated all this media shit.
Right.
And she spent the first 2 years doing all this media shit.
Yeah.
You think that's not going to drive him crazy?
I agree. We could get to that part. We started with J-Lo. I could get both of them are ridiculous. Both of them are ridiculous. She should have known. She should have known he's the same person. It's not going to change. He should have known the same thing. Like, it's J-Lo. What, you think you're going to get back with her and she's going to be this totally brand new person that you've like never known before? No, it's going to be the same shit. You guys are the same people.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they both just got caught up and whatever. They shouldn't have gotten fucking married with no prenup. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But,
no, you're right, because they say in total Lopez has been married 4 times. They got caught, and the source said they got caught up in the moment. Jennifer had wanted this wedding, the gowns, the friends, all the trappings and trimmings for decades. So she wanted the celebration. She wanted the party.
of course.
And he was the guy who was the rebound after A-Rod, who obviously was intentional, and they obviously were feeding off of whatever fantasies they had about their past engagement 20 years ago. And I think you're right. I think they both got caught up in it. No prenup is interesting. I know they had built a house together. What happens from here? Do you think that either one of them tries to get money from each other? Because they were barely together.
I don't think so.
I would say just to make it a clean split. Like, for what? For what? It's already been like messy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's like all of this year. The rumors came out end of last year that they were like not doing well. They lasted a fucking year.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
just make a clean break.
Do you think that he saw her dress before they got married? Could this be bad luck?
I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. But regardless, they did not have. It wasn't gonna work for them.
Yeah.
Like, come on, let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's be real. I mean, it's nice that they tried.
Nah, that's stupid.
I'm sure it was a fun 5
They could have tried without
celebrations.
getting married. Like, they could have just tried on the low, but you know.
Nah, they don't do it. Well, she don't do nothing.
Yeah, she don't do it. Yeah,
No.
yeah, it's very
No.
true.
She can't.
I think it'll be a clean split, though. I agree with you.
It needs
like,
to be.
Wow,
I
she gonna
think it will be.
She gonna
because
do a run of her greatest
she's
hits.
been doing a lot of stupid Netflix movies. I'm sure she's getting money from
Yeah,
that.
that-
He has his.
Well, they both have
He's
a lot
been
of
working
money.
on shit. Yeah, they.
She has more,
I
I'm
know.
sure.
I
She
know.
does.
He probably is like. I think they both just like.
I think she's
wanna
got like
just
twice as
be,
much as
be
him.
done
and
as fast
if I
as
was
possible.
her, I would just.
Yeah. Let us know, guys. Who's to blame, J-Lo or Ben, or both of them? Are you surprised that they didn't last? Is anyone out there upset about this? Let us know. And like this video, share it out. Follow, subscribe, all that jazz.
Yeah, definitely. But thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
They're good. They don't need thoughts or prayers.
Yeah, but
Not
I
in
mean,
that regard.
Yeah, he.
I will say it sucks for her kids.
Why
No,
you say
it
that?
doesn't. What you
I think
mean?
it does.
That's not their father.
No, but I don't think from that perspective. But 3 years with this guy around, like you would think
They're
that they're trying
teenagers,
to.
right?
Yeah,
They got a
think-
dad.
that's what.
Yeah.
That's why I think it might be weird.
No, you're forgetting. He mentioned A-Rod. They dealt with A-Rod. I think A-Rod.
But that's what I'm saying.
You
Like
feel
it's
bad?
like
That's so
all these
cool.
guys just keep.
That's
He's
they got
hot.
the cool guys.
He's
They got
hot.
legends coming in the
What
house.
you mean? They're
Oh, y'all
having a
looking at
great
it from that.
experience. Are you kidding me?
Hang out
I'm
with
looking at them
A-Rod.
like
Hell
normal
yeah.
people. You're like, nah, that's still Ben
This is
Affleck.
great
That's still
experience.
A-Rod,
It's great
man.
experiences.
Kim
These kids are
Kardashian
fine.
said that her
Okay.
kids are trying to hook her up with athletes all the time. They're always
Mm-hmm.
like, date these athletes. So kids may want that.
Yeah.
You never know.
It's a cool experience. It's like,
I
oh,
mean, that's kind of what she's relegated herself to. It has to be entertainment or athletes.
that's all these kids know. Also, you have to think about that.
That's true.
So it's all normal. to
But
them.
I mean, just from like a monetary, unless she finds like some fucking oil oligarch or some shit, like,
Or unless
who-
J-Lo
who's-
wants a young guy, she can hit me up.
she did that already, but yeah, she might go back to that.
I mean, you can go back. She goes
Yeah,
back. She's
yeah,
not
yeah.
afraid to go back. J-Lo, hit me up. Let me know. I would take. I'd be down for that 100%.
yeah, I feel like J-Lo doesn't really have like a type. Like she's dated all types of people. She's dated her backup dancers.
He's got to be around her at the
and-
right time.
Yeah, exactly. No, serious.
It's all about timing, baby. All about timing.
For real.
You miss 1,000 of the shots that you don't take.
Shout out to J-Lo and Ben. Wishing them the best. I don't think anyone's really surprised. I think it is good that they finalized. Well, not finalized. It filed for divorce. and hopefully they work it out.
Yeah.
Subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Spotify, follow on Instagram,
Of course.
Twitter, TikTok,
All the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.